Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Revoltech amazing Yamaguchi Armored Titan. And I'm not going to say any more of the, maybe, I guess it doesn't matter, spoilers don't matter. So the reason I'm worried about spoilers is I'm afraid I'm bringing people into Attack on Titan and I don't want to spoil things for them. But it's been out for so long and I'm pretty sure this is listed as who it is. I'll check. I'm not going to say who it is just in case, but it might be in the title. Anyway, so just a quick side note before we get started. You guys told me I should go back and finish watching Attack on Titan since I never got past season 1 since it was like 4 years between seasons. I'm glad I did. I'm in the middle of season 3. Don't spoil anything for me, please. Okay, so this is the Armored Titan from Revoltech. We already reviewed the other Titan and one of the other Titans. Let's get him off the stand and take a closer look. Now, before we look at the figure, let's take a quick look at my package. Half of the package is great. This half, not so much. I still think it's too bland and boring. And the side's fine. The back is good. I don't remember him doing that pose. Maybe he did. I don't know. But yeah, nice stuff there. He has a different color here, though, than here. And that's one of my biggest gripes. So, at least in the anime, every time I've seen him, he looks mostly like this, and I know in some artwork and things he's darker like this, but this is way too dark. If you ask me, I don't care for the darker color scheme, but it's still, I guess it's okay, whatever. Okay, let's do a height measurement and comparison. This guy stands just about 6.5 inches, give it a little bit more for his hair. That's going to make him about 16.5 centimeters. Here he is up against Darwin. So he's got some size to him, definitely not in scale, because he's supposed to be like, I don't know, 90 feet. No, he's probably not 90 feet, is he? No, I don't think so. He's maybe too small compared to this Titan, which I'm not going to say, even though I probably already said the name last time. I'm sure I did. Yeah, he seems too small, or he seems too big. Let's do another comparison. Yeah, I think he's too small. I think he's a little bit short. Now, it doesn't really matter, I guess, because they're so wildly out of scale that if they're even close, it's in scale with each other, it's probably fine. But I would like to see him be a little bit bigger. I'm almost positive he should be taller. I'll have to check on that. But yeah, he looks really good. He is in stock at Big Bad Toy Store, at least at the time of filming. This is a reissue, so it may be there for a while. It may sell out quickly. That's hard to say. But if you want to get one, I'll put a link in the description below, and hopefully it's still there. And now let's do a question of the day. How do you guys feel about the small Titan figures just being basically the same size as everything else? I want some big ones. Can we get a company that makes some big ones? They won't be in scale perfectly, but wouldn't that be awesome? I would like that. Obviously, if we're going like colossal and everything, it's not happening. But something bigger than 6 inches would be cool. That's what she said. Okay, so let's get into the aesthetic on this guy. Looks great. I have two gripes. Well, one being the color. I already told you he's a little bit dark. And the other one being, I think he's a little bit hippie. But, not so much. It's probably fine once you pose him. But I think he looks pretty damn good overall. I think Revoltech has... They've definitely released a lot of ugly figures that look really cheap. This does not. The sculpt is nice, the paint is nice, the finish is nice. It looks good. The finish is different between the red and the tan pieces. His feet are weird. I don't know why they did that. He doesn't look like that in the show. Why is there a giant chunk of heel sticking out past the rest of the foot? They screwed up the ankle. Looks like they screwed up the ankle to me. Well, actually... yeah... this one is a little bit better. It has like a little bit of that Achilles tendon shape to it. This one doesn't really have that. That's weird. So anyway, there's a few small issues, but he looks really, really good overall. The face looks weird when his mouth is closed. It always did. So I can't blame Revoltech for that. But yeah, I think it looks nice. I think it looks really, really, really good. I think a repaint would help. But sculpt-wise, it's good. And it doesn't even have the Revoltech hunch like at all, really. You can leave this guy in a hero pose, no problem. So that's great. Aesthetically speaking, I'm going to go 8 out of 10. I think the color's weird. I get that some artwork has him dark like this, but at least in the anime, it's not like that. So that bothers me a little bit. And I guess he's a little short. Okay, now as far as accessories go, he doesn't have a ton. Aside from the Revoltech display stand, he just has the alternate faceplate, which does look great. I have to say that looks really nice. And then some hands. But that's like all he really needs, because all this guy does is run and punch, really. At least as far as I've seen. So makes sense, but not a lot. So 7 out of 10. It's just fine. Like, they could have included extra accessories for other people, and I don't know what the exclusive one is. I'll see if I can find that somewhere. But yeah, it's fine. All right, now, articulation. Can this guy pose and look good doing it? Well, yes, he can, but let's see how well he can actually do it. So he can look up nicely, no problem at all, but not something he needs to do a whole lot unless he's in a pose, which is obviously a useful thing. But he can also look down, and that's what I was getting at, is they need to be able to look down because they're big. And he can, and it looks good. The neck works well. The top of the neck to where the head connects works well. There's really no issue at all there. Granted, the armored nature, the segmented nature of their bodies helps in hiding the articulation, so that's fine. Butterfly on this guy. It does go all the way across. You can do like your power lifter pose if you want to, so that's fine. And it's not great looking in the back, of course, but this is one of the better examples, I'd say, so that's nice. And then going back, you can go pretty far back. Like this one goes even farther. I can't get both of them to do it, but it goes all the way back too. So yeah, he's going to be able to pose nicely with that chest. That's good. I think it's probably even a little bit better looking than Aaron's. Other than it's too flat here. They have a lot of extra lines here and not extra lines here. I think they could have done a little better here. Just trim this piece some and it would have looked better. But whatever, it still works. Standard Revoltech shoulder, ugly as sin when you lift it up. I think they even show, like in their promo images on the back, I think they have it like this, like the arm is lifted up and then like that. No, they can't have done that. That doesn't work. It doesn't look good. Maybe like that. I don't know. They try to hide the joints. Maybe they didn't do it. I don't remember. It's been a while since I actually looked at the photos up close. But yeah, the shoulder works. It's standard ugly Revoltech fare that is functional, but ugly, so you have to accept it. But hyper functional, and this is not a bad example of it. This is one of the better ones that they've done, so that's good. Obviously, you already saw the bicep swivel. It is at a weird angle, but it is there, and it can rotate at the shoulder too. Single jointed elbow, that's actually a double joint because you have the hinge and then the ball. So if you use just one of them, it looks like that. Whoa, his doesn't do it as much. Okay, so normally you can make it look good and have less range. His doesn't really do that. Like, that's the better looking version where the ball is in the shoulder, and then you can do this. Normally you get more range, but you don't really, so don't do that. His elbow sucks compared to other people's elbows. He's got less range. It's not terrible. It's still a little bit better than 90, but it's not really what it should be. So that's a bummer. And then wrists are on ball hinges. His hands don't fall off super easily. A lot of Revoltechs do. It's also a too small ball hinge. It should be bigger. You'd get way better range if it was bigger. That's what she said. Okay, for the torso, tons of range in the upper balls and a little bit of gapping when you go too far, but that's reasonable. It works really well. And then the lower ball, tons of range. So yeah, he can just do everything and mostly look good doing it. Now granted, these are basically naked bodies, but still, well, very naked. They have no skin. But it doesn't lean back as well as it could, but I think it's fine other than the gapping. But side to side and going forward is really, really nice. So that's good. That's really nice. This floating piece and this whole crotch piece, I think it's just a little bit big. Like, I know he's supposed to be boxy, but this seems a little bit big, and then his upper hip area seems a little bit big, except for in certain poses, so I don't know, you'd probably be okay with it. The hips on this guy aren't as awkward as standard Revoltech hips. He can just get it up pretty much straight out, no problem, without doing any weird finagling, so that's nice. Going out to the side, same thing, though it's... Well, you can pop him off that way. That's always annoying when that's a thing for figures. You have to make clearance for the hips. So he can do the splits, but can he do it while not falling apart? That's the question. What are those tabs for, I wonder? Huh. Probably just to keep something from falling down or going up too far. Let's see here. That was really astute, wasn't it? The tabs probably do something tabs might do. Alright, let's see if we can get his legs to do. So yeah, you're not going to get them both out. So he is limited in that sense. They probably should have trimmed a little bit away or something. Figured that out. Because he doesn't have like any drop downs or anything. So that's as far as you're going to get without popping him apart. He does have a really angled thigh swivel still. I don't know why. When the hip is even more normal than usual, they still do the crazy angled thigh swivel. So that's weird. Single jointed knee, but really good range. Like very, very, very good range. Still have this sticking out. Don't know why they refuse to get rid of that. And then you have the hinge here. His is very hingy. They don't always have this much range. His does, though, and it'll rotate as well. And then for the ankles, I don't know what they did there. That's goofy looking. You get really good range going back. basically no range going forward. Did they not pay attention to what they were doing? Ankle rocker is okay, but that's messed up. And then the toe hinge is actually surprisingly good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty solid. So yeah, his articulation's nice. Not perfect, but you're going to be able to get in all the poses pretty easily, and even neutral poses look good. Some joints are a little loose, but nothing too major. I'm going to give this guy, for a Revoltech for articulation, a 9. It's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's one of the better ones. And since it can look good in a hero pose too, that's bonus points. It's a pretty darn good release. So now it's time for the final verdict. My biggest gripe is his color's off a little bit, and I think he should be like quarter of an inch taller maybe, or the other one should be a little shorter. He seems too short, or too tall. Yeah, no, too short. I'll have to check. If I'm wrong about that, then it's not even as much of an issue, of course, and it's just the color. But even then, it's acceptable. So I'm going to give him an overall rating of 9 out of 10. It's pretty freaking good. If you are at all interested in something like this, I would recommend you get it. These are very well done so far, these Attack on Titan figures. I need to go get my Figma ones back. I sold them all. I need to get them back. Okay, so that's it for this guy. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please do give him a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't, give me a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos just about every single day, and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.